Hey guys, Alessio Summerfield here because you don't hear me talk enough. But I got something special to say this time. This is an old episode. We're on that new shit now, so I'm coming from the future to tell you to go to patreon.com/Metal Gear Mondays, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, all that shit. Metal Gear Mondays, except for Twitter. It's Metal Gear Monday. And that's it. Enjoy the episode. Have a great day. Love you.
Alessio, it's the future. We need your help.
Oh, I'm coming. Sorry, guys. Bye. This week on Metal Gear Monday, Snake fights Freddy Krueger and the Candyman's half-brother, The Pain. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Metal Gear Mondays, the book club style podcast where we play all of the Metal Gear Solid games from start to finish, top to bottom, except for Twin Snakes, unless you give us 100 Facebook likes. We're 8 away. Anyway, on this episode, we are on part 3 of our Metal Gear Solid 3 season. This week, I am joined by Samuel Wright.
Trouble.
Isaac Lim.
Pancake stacks at IHOP. All day.
And a very special guest, friend of the show and listener, Zachary DeTrocchio.
A dud.
Oh, man.
As always, I'm your host,
By the way, I'm sorry, Alessio. Go ahead.
Alessio Summerfield.
We don't care.
Completely forgot that you didn't introduce yourself. I apologize.
I don't know if I did or not. I may have.
I really hope that we have that Twin Snakes episode by the time this episode comes out, or I'm gonna start going to people on Facebook. Just saying.
Good.
Well, TJ's saying he's going to make multiple Facebook accounts.
It might come down to that. I don't know yet.
It hasn't happened yet, so we'll see.
I'll just spend like a week just making 3,000 Facebook accounts. Just, we like this. Metal Gear Mondays fan number 1. Metal Gear Mondays fan number 2.
That might look suspicious.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
They all have initials MGM. It's like Matthew, Gunther, McDonald.
Gunther? Was
Gunther.
Gunther the first G name you could come up with?
What an obscure
Hey, I
name.
played a lot of Deus Ex whenever I grew up, all right?
Fair enough.
I watched a lot of Friends when I was growing up.
Topical to
No.
Deus Ex, just to make sure that my computer doesn't shut down while I'm recording, I have the UNATCO theme playing on a loop on YouTube with it muted.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
That's a good pick.
It is. I like to listen to that when I'm working, and it's just sort of like, this is good ambient music.
It's good Illuminati background tones.
Fuck it.
Well, cool. Well, on that note, so Zach, I know you as good friend of the show and a fiction novelist, but the listeners at home may not know you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the Metal Gear Solid franchise?
Absolutely. So, like Alessio said, Zach DeTrocchio. I come from the greater Manhattan area of New York, where it is a lovely 30 degrees right now. I'm actually shivering in my room because I don't have heat.
Oh my god.
Ah,
The life of a writer.
Yeah, right.
why do we live in places where the wind hurts our face?
I have that picture on my phone, actually. And as Alessio said, I am a hopeful up-and-coming fiction writer. I finished my first novel titled Persona Non Grata back in November, and I've got that with a publisher right now, and it is a crime and revenge novel set in modern-day Miami and the greater Hudson Valley of New York, and it's from the perspective of the criminal. And hopefully that'll be out this year. But be on the lookout for it, authored under my pen name, Troy Colton, which you can also find as my social media handle.
Yeah, and as soon as it comes out, I know that we will definitely show it some love on the network because having read the sample, I dig it, and I know that Sam and Isaac do as well.
I'm not gonna front here. I already told him I haven't read it yet.
Well, fuck. Well, I read it. We had a long conversation about it.
Isaac, did
anyway.
you get a chance to read it? Just curious.
I read the title.
All right, so let me reintroduce Zach here real quick. This
I'm
is,
so sorry.
This
Okay,
is Zach
so,
Detrofio,
No.
friend of Alessio.
Okay, so I don't like Isaac right off the bat. This will be fun.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
what did I
we've
do?
got we've got the cool nerdy one, the liar, and the guest this week.
I didn't lie. I straight up told the truth
Hey, me
Oh,
too.
yeah.
immediately.
You told me that you read part of it.
No, I didn't.
Alessia, would it be, because I know you said you were interested, would it be worth noting my occupation other than writer?
Yeah, I think it's very topical to what we're discussing. So go
Oh
for it.
no.
I'm a military intelligence analyst in the 42nd Infantry Division of
And
the
a
United
beekeeper.
States Army.
No, I'm kidding.
And a beekeeper, yes, no. In the
Snake Wrangler.
in the United States Army, I've been in for about 5 years now, and but I'm in the process of transferring to another MOS, which is a military job. And I know Alessio likes that because he's like, "Oh, military person on this show," and I wish I'd been around for the gun thing last episode. I mean, I was all ramped up to go on a tirade about that just because it was so funny.
Well, we can talk about it in the side off this week.
Sweet.
For sure.
So, besides all that, though, what brought you to the Metal Gear games?
What brought me to the Metal Gear games was the first game came out back in 1998, and it was back on the beautiful PS1, and my stepfather had it, and he would play it from time to time, and 5-year-old Zach was like, "Well, damn, this is really cool," and but I could never get the handle of it just because 5, 6, 7 years old, you don't understand like stealth mechanics and all that the way you do when you're older, especially on that system where the controls were less than ideal. Is that a nice way to say it? Am I the only?
polite.
It's it's nice.
Am I the only one in that thinking? Like I don't want to be the odd one out here.
No,
No.
The tank
you're-
simulator with a man attached to it?
it's pretty spot on.
World of Man Tanks.
Yeah, and
Gross.
but then Metal Gear Solid 2 came out, and I remember my stepfather actually went out and got it at the midnight release, and we stayed up till 2 in the morning. He was like, "Hey, I got this." I was like, "I'm watching this," and he's like, "Okay," and
Jeez.
no object. Fine.
and he-
Sure.
I was a mean kid. No, not really. I'm sorry. but yeah, you do what I say. This is my mom.
We
Whoa.
take no modesty on this show, Zach. You were a terrible kid. No.
You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. And he played all the way through the tanker chapter, and I fell in love with the game instantly. And because I was a little bit older, I was able to grasp that, because it controlled better and all that. And then 3 came out, then a bunch of other ones came out, and now we're here in 5, which I think I'm only about 25% of the way through.
I will say before I hit the road, and this is a fun segment I like to call Alessio's Metal Gear Solid 5 update. I am effectively, I believe that the title screen says I'm at 72%. I just
shit.
finished side op number 150, and I actually
Oh my
just
God.
unlocked the last remaining missions for the game.
Nice.
Wow.
So I see it. I see the last mission of the
The
game,
tunnel.
but I'm not ready.
That's
You're not
like
ready
a
for it to
special
be over?
moment, man. You gotta light some lavender candles, play some soft music.
Yep.
Some Kenny G.
Take it slow.
Oh yeah.
maybe?
No, Kenny Loggins.
Ooh.
I'm a gambling man.
That's yeah.
Kenny Rogers?
I was thinking Danger Zone, but hey,
Hey, Danger Zone, I'll take it. All right. Well, sweet.
Lovely.
So for this episode, Sam, go ahead with your well.
Well, I was gonna say I want to throw it over to Isaac
What?
in a segment we like to call "Fumbling in the Dark" with Isaac Lim. I want to ask Isaac what we did last time.
Do I have to say?
Yes, that's what
Alright.
the segment's about.
Unless it's illegal. I don't know what the fuck you did last time.
Did
last
Isaac
time,
change his address recently?
Oh shoot. Well, all right. So last time we fought a little ocelot guy, and yep, and he did a little dance, and he
Made a little love.
made a little love, and
Got down tonight.
yes, that he did. We saw a little bit of boobies and booties. What else did we do? Swam with the alligators. That was fun. That was
In the swamp.
Fuck
In the
those
swamp.
alligators.
and I definitely failed at the base part.
What?
But that was fun. And then here we are, guys, in a cave of wonder.
Oh,
All right.
yes. Not unlike the cave from Aladdin.
This freaking cave. I remember texting you about this cave, Alessio, when I first got to it again.
Uh-huh.
And just because I don't have the patience to try to fumble around, so I literally sat the Vita down and just went and did other stuff for 30 minutes. Because fun fact, and I learned this from the strategy guide back in the mid 2000s, if you just sit there and wait, Snake's eyes will adjust to the darkness.
Oh.
And then you're able
pro
to,
tip.
and then you're able to see semi-normally.
Guys, I like this
That's-
kid already.
All right. With the pro tips immediately.
We're not even into it, and he's already telling us how to beat it.
Yeah, we just got into the cave.
We're literally fumbling in the dark.
Yeah.
Because it does the cutscene, he jumps off because of the bees, and it's just I get
Just
there and
bees.
just
Fucking bees.
fucking bees. And because I remember as a kid running around that initial little cave, just not knowing what the hell I was doing for 30
Running into the
minutes.
walls.
Yeah, running into the walls, and I gave up after a while, and then I came back. I was like, "Oh, I could see," and then but I thought that was just because for some reason or another, I didn't understand rods and cones back then, and that would be an awesome.
I don't think
clip.
I understand them now.
That would be an awesome clip out of context. Are you proud of me now, Dad?
Well,
And,
so for the
yeah,
listener,
go ahead.
Yeah. So let me set the scene real quick.
Oh, wow! I jumped right into that, just like you
No,
jumped into
you're
that
fine.
cave.
You're fine. No, you're good. So
He's eager.
Much-
He's an eager beaver.
much like Zach's eagerness, we are thrust directly into a gigantic cave filled with waterfalls and a lot of crawl spaces and way too many fucking snakes for me to feel comfortable.
And bats.
Yeah.
I
and
forgot.
bats.
I forgot about your snake phobia.
Yeah, dude. So it kind of freaked me out. Also for everybody at home, so this entire zone is essentially combat free. So this is kind of snake versus nature for a while. And for me, it actually felt more like a Dark Souls area and less like a Metal Gear zone. Because you kind of didn't know what was around every corner, and you were kind of, I don't know, it feels almost like Tomb Raider or something, trying to get through this. And before we get too far into it, I just want to say my favorite part of this entire thing is, hold on, crab battle.
I was literally I was about to be like, "Hey, have you guys seen the crab battle video?"
I love it. Isaac, have you seen this video?
I don't know what you're referring to. I'm just laughing.
Okay, so it's
But the demon.
it's a circa Newgrounds era animation,
Okay.
and it's a snake crawling, and he encounters a crab, and he just goes, crab battle, and then he tries to fight this crab with a knife, and then the crab breaks his knife. What? And they're just beating the shit out of each other in a crawl
No.
space.
There's no there. He gets the shit kicked out of him. He doesn't touch the crab.
But he just keeps saying crab battle.
Well, my
It's
my
really
favorite
good.
line of that whole thing is in the beginning of it when he goes, "It's claws can rip a tank to shreds."
Yes. It's really good. I like it a lot.
Paramedic's just like, "You're an idiot."
It's great. So I don't know. I mean, there's only as much to this area as we really kind of want to talk about, because for the most part, like I said, it's combat free. You're just kind of exploring. There's a lot of tunnels. There's waterfalls. You can find a torch, which is cool. And
Yeah.
there's a bunch of ammo. You can find the night vision goggles and a shotgun, and I believe the snow camo as well.
And you can find a ration.
Yeah, a single ration. It might
At the-
actually be
at
our
the-
first ration.
At the bottom of that like circular lake thing
Oh yeah.
that you
But
have
it's
to
a
do
lot
that
of.
desperate like just you're mashing A trying to get through because you think you're gonna run out of air. Unless you're
That
a
part
dirty
sucked.
cheater like me and you wear the brown face camo, which gives you unlimited O2.
Oh yes. Yeah, I will say the first time that I played through this zone, I literally just crawled and then picked a crawl space and just went for it because I got lost in this motherfucker like 100 times.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, especially with it being how as dark as it is. Like when I landed down there when I played it this time, I got confused and I thought that I missed the night vision goggles beforehand. So I was like, "This is really dark. I don't like it."
You know, it's funny just on the whole it being so dark thing. Back when I was, probably about 6-7 years ago, when I would play this, I'd just do speed runs on my PS2. I would get so impatient that I would literally fuck with the brightness settings on my TV for just this section.
That's awesome.
And sometimes I would forget to set them back, so I'd go to watch TV. I'd be like, what the hell's going on here?
It kind of reminds me of like Silent Hill and stuff like that. Whenever it asks you to set the brightness, I used to always just crank it up all the way and be like, "No, this
Oh
is
yeah,
fine."
crank it down so you can so the image is barely visible. No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that as visible as fucking possible.
I'm a coward when it comes to games like that. I'm like, yeah, no, I need to see.
I need to see everything.
Oh no.
Oh, so these this section here was the first time I used the throw up mechanic
Blah.
How do you like that?
because it was fucking awesome. No, I ate a mushroom and it was rotten, and I got Snake sick. So I did the thing in the cure menu and then he threw up and I got a trophy called Ralph Called, which is awesome.
It's funny because it's
but
my
it
dad's
also-
name.
But it also brought up the question: does all of the food you pick like rot eventually, or
Yes.
It does,
Yeah.
Except
Oh,
for
shit.
calorie mates and rations.
because product placement.
Yep.
well, fuck,
Well, I mean, and they're also preserved the shit out of, so.
Yeah,
yeah,
But your live animals won't. They stay in their little cages.
that would be
Okay,
fucked
cool.
up if your live animals rotted to death.
Ugh.
Well, I caught this monkey, except now he's a husk filled with flies.
Ew.
Time to check on my pet flying squirrel. Sprinkles, no!
Momo.
He's just sitting there crying in the middle of the field.
Jeez. This took a dark turn.
What-
Speaking of dark turns, I also want to throw this out there. Remember how last time I was like super into the idea of killing gators with AKs?
Yeah,
This time, it's mass bat genocide, motherfuckers. It's super satisfying just to fire the AK into swarms of bats in this cave
thought-
and just
I thought you were
ahead,
going
go
to say
ahead,
this time
Alessio.
I thought you were going to say this time the alligators came after you with AKs. And I was just like, I don't remember that part at all.
This time they're fighting back.
One man,
summer.
one gator.
AK-47.
That's the title of the movie is AK-47.
Yes.
Wait, so Sam, did you do what I do when you go to the swamp where you just sit there and lay into them with the AK so you don't have to worry about
Oh,
them?
fucking of course I did.
Okay. I thought because I hadn't gotten to that part of the episode yet, and I was curious to see if anyone did that. Because I know that they insta-kill you if they get you underwater, and I've never been insta-killed because I literally just sit there with all the time, and I'll just
shoot 'em.
gun them down.
Just shoot him.
I will
kill 'em
say
all.
it's super frightening when they when they touch you. And they,
What happens?
all right, so you know when an alligator, how they kill their prey, they like spin.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
You just
Oh
and
wow.
then you die.
No shit. I'm gonna look this
It
up
just
on
happens
YouTube.
like immediately.
Fuck that.
It's-
Fuck that.
That's-
fuck that. Fuck that.
That's it. See, ever since I played Far Cry 3, I can't do animals underwater.
Oh, yeah.
I've only played part of it, but I can feel you.
Well, I mean, just imagine you're swimming, and all of a sudden you're getting pulled underwater by a shark.
Ugh.
It's good times. It really is. I love Far Cry 3. It's good times.
It's a
Well,
wonderful game.
My MO with Metal Gear Solid 3 is just if they don't fuck with me, then I don't fuck with them, and I just get out of there.
Yeah, that's
Fair
what-
enough.
That's not very proactive
I'm
of you.
nature
Alessio.
neutral in this game
He's a PETA activist.
Nature neutral.
until I get the napalm grenades or whatever the fuck they're called, the white phosphorus,
I was
The
gonna
white
say the white
phosphorus.
phosphorus grenades.
and then all the animals need to watch themselves.
Oh my god, that's horrifying. No, not you. I'm watching the alligator death.
Oh.
Oh God,
Oh.
Alessio, have you not played Spec Ops: The Line? Don't you know what white phosphorus does to people?
Oh, absolutely. That's why I use it. No, I'm kidding.
That game gave me an existential crisis, but that's
Yeah,
that's
dude.
not for this.
Yeah, dude. I had to like
That's
pause.
that's
my
for
computer, walk
another
away.
time. No, I stopped playing it for like a week after that happened. Anyway,
Especially
Okay.
being in the military, I was like, oh my god.
yeah.
Well, all right. So caves. We got snakes in a cave. Once you get to a certain point of the cave, you will start to hear this buzzing bee sound.
Which is super friendly and not
Hey,
ominous at
Alessio.
all.
Yes, sir.
Can you cue in Nick Cage screaming the bees right now?
Oh, yes.
Cue it here!
Perfect.
Cue it here!
I'll take it.
Cue it here!
But first, we'll need your rendition of it.
Oh God.
Yeah, we need a sacrifice.
Not the bees! The bees! I can't scream because people in my house are sleeping right now, or else I would.
Oh, gotcha. Perf.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Open my eyes! My eyes! Ah!
Well, anyway, on that note, so we get to our second boss battle of the entire game, and our first boss battle with one of the X-Men.
I forgot you guys refer to them as the X-Men.
Well, and it's actually funny. I was thinking about
And
it. So
fucking-
they're the Cobra unit, and I definitely had in my head Cobra Commander screaming, "Cobra!"
That would be incredible.
I want the Cobra Commander to be a fucking Metal Gear villain. I guess he is essentially Skullface, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't
But without
Skullface
that,
pretty
without
much
that
a
silky
Cobra
smooth
Commander?
voice. I was born in a small village. All right, we get it.
yeah. All right.
So this fucking whole battle vindicates Winnie the Pooh. Water does work. Sons of bitches.
Yeah, dog. Well,
But yeah, no, but so you're introduced to the Pain for the first time.
and
And he's a trip.
he's gross.
Yeah, he's gross. He does like a weird, like, fancy B-man sumo dance. Like, he's just hanging out, doing his thing.
So do we know, is he filled with bees?
Well, I know he
I don't-
spits the bullet bees out of him.
Yeah, some fucking X-Men ass mouth bee bullshit right there.
Who knows?
All right.
I don't know. He just does like this weird like kabuki like sumo dance to introduce himself. Like when he introduces himself, and then when he gets to half health, he takes his mask off to do the bullet bees, and he does the thing again. I'm like, dude, that's a lot of effort to just take off a mask.
Yeah.
Just take
I
the
agree.
mask off and shoot the bullet bees.
Nah, dude, he's an X-Men. Everything's about flourish.
So Zach, if you speed ran, I don't know what the past tense for speed run is. If you did that before, is there a quick way to kill this guy? Because I definitely just take my time and I get all wrinkly in the water. Just
This one
trying to
takes a
avoid
long
shit.
time.
I mean, what I would do back when I had the time to speed run long ass games like this, was I would just swim around the rock like till he lost me, and then I'd pop up and just pop him with whatever I was using. I usually did lethal for speed runs, so I like pop him like twice with the 1911, and then I just dive under and swim around again till he lost me again.
Did anybody do a non-lethal takedown this week? I know
Negative.
Sam sure as fuck didn't.
I actually did just because I like the look of the Hornet stripe camo.
Yeah, it's a cool camo. So yeah, for listeners at home, If you non-lethal take down the Pain, you will get his camo, which essentially makes it to where hornets, snakes, and spiders don't fuck with you.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, do spiders fuck with you in this game too?
Yes, we'll get to that in the warehouse.
Oh, fuck that! What the fuck?
Hornet camo stops snakes and spiders from fucking with you?
Yeah, I believe so. So there's 3, and I believe that those were the 3. It's hornets,
I-
spiders, and I think snakes.
I thought it was
Oh my
only
God.
hornets. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I looked at the wiki
I'm
before
like
we recorded.
I'm like super upset about the spiders.
Oh, well,
It's okay,
they're-
Sam.
Because Sam, I mean, Alessia, do you mind if I tell him what the spiders do?
Oh, excuse me. So it's not snakes. It's hornets, leeches, and spiders.
Still, that's well. I
Oh.
mean, you only go through like 2 other areas with leeches after this.
That's true.
I mean, I guess.
Anyway, tell him about the spiders.
Oh well, I mean, you'll just be running, and they all of a sudden he'll go, "Ah," and then you're like poisoned because they bite you as you run by. And like,
So you don't actually see any
oh
spiders.
no, you do. You can shoot them.
Yeah, they like lift their front legs up too. If you look at them zoomed
Yeah.
in, they like hiss at you. It's weird.
Why would I ever look at them? They're
Because they're
spiders
a
and
nice
gross.
blue color.
Ugh, ugh.
Nothing like a nice, vibrantly covered arachnid to brighten up your day.
Ugh.
That'll kill me.
Oh man, come on! Don't act like you haven't seen Lost in Space. And I do mean the movie with Matt LeBlanc.
Not in years.
Oh, that guy.
I'm a
Joey doesn't share food.
I'm a firm Galaxy Quest guy myself.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm,
All right, so before we get into B movie wars, I will say my 2 least favorite moves from the Pain are whenever he screams grenade and throws the B grenade, or does the Tommy gun move.
Yeah. So the strategy that I took on this battle was I stayed in the water the whole time, and then I just shot him with the AK, and then whenever he would and that would stumble him enough, and then whenever he would get the B cloak, I would throw a grenade at him, and it would stun him enough so I can shoot him with the AK again.
That's the biggest pain in the ass when you got the B cloak, because then you got to throw a grenade, and that automatically lets him know where you are, so you got to start swimming again.
I stayed in the same spot the entire time until his last sliver of health.
And he just took it?
Yeah.
Really?
You playing?
Yeah,
you
I'm
playing on baby mode?
Normal. I'm playing on fucking normal.
He's using,
Fuck yourself.
he's
Normal
using
baby
the easy
mode.
gun. He's using the easy
No,
gun.
they don't. They don't have
guarantee
that.
it.
They don't have that in HD collection.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, not. It's,
Do they?
Yes, they do.
Oh,
I certainly,
shit.
I'm certainly not using the easy gun.
I know
What
that
is this?
because I am playing on very easy, and it's sitting in my
Because you're
backpack.
using it.
No. I use the Mark 22.
I'm playing on normal, and I'm using the
Whatever
AK.
you say,
I'm
baby
using
mode.
the AK.
Baby mode, Sam. Right.
Yeah, little
Trokio.
Sam baby mode, right?
Hey, baby.
Hey, Detrokio, reel it in.
Baby.
Hey, Detrokio, reel it in.
Hey, yo, what are you doing over there?
I'm walking here. Doing over
I
there.
actually yelled that at a car in DC because it almost ran over my foot.
Nice.
Well, yeah. So we
Isaac-
we take down the
Isaac.
B boy.
Yeah. Well, I did. So, Isaac, what kind of strategy did you take for the pain?
I got my feet wrinkly, my fingers all pruny. Because, all right, for me, it
From
wasn't that
sucking
bad.
on your thumb.
Yeah, for real. If he yells out grenade or Tommy gun, I just dropped in the water and hid behind one of the little platforms, and he couldn't reach me. And then whenever he shot the bullet bees at me,
Yep. Yeah.
he would just dive
It
underwater.
sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, I was like, you just
Like
dive
going
crazy
around a
noise.
Baconator.
Yeah, they go like.
Mm.
"Wah."
So I mean, it wasn't that
Yeah.
hard. The hardest part for me was getting to him to knock down his health, because I
Yeah.
suck at aiming. And that's
Creepy.
To quote Cole Ross, we have to fight nature's bullets.
That's right.
Creepy thing I noticed about the bullet bees is if you leave them in you, and then you look at them and the before you remove them, if you look at them while you're in the X-ray mode, they like are like squirming around and their wings will flap and all that.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh, gross.
Ew.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
Yeah.
can't imagine that's too comfortable.
There's a lot of fuck that in this episode. A lot of nope.
We're gonna Metal Gear Solid 3 Operation Fuck That.
Yeah.
Operation Sam's Worst Nightmare.
Seriously.
Operation I got bees
Seriously.
growing under my skin.
Ugh.
Ugh.
My Strange Addiction, Metal Gear Edition.
Oh God,
I like to
Yikes.
eat bee. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
to let bees nest inside of me. I'm
that's
addicted to it.
Ew.
disgusting. Okay,
Ew.
I'm not even
I'm
gonna
not
ask
comfortable with
where.
any part of that.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, once we take down the pain, we get to hear a little bit of an iconic thing that we will hear from every one of the Cobra unit, which is they just fucking explode, and then they say their name, and it like echoes out.
Well, I like to think that we can agree that this is probably the most tame of all of those.
Yeah.
Because as obviously you guys will discuss, and if anyone's playing along, they'll see later. Some of these get really just like completely asinine and otherworldly.
Elaborate.
Looking at you, the Fury. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Oh Jesus Christ! Don't talk about Ghost Dad
Seriously,
like
it's
that.
fucking ghost.
Oh
Leave my Ghost Dad alone.
It's so fucking weird. It's like, are these things like surgically implanted? Do like why do they explode?
I think
Like,
it
I'm
actually, I
supposed to
think they
believe-
actually do address it
They it's like a
Do they?
micro bomb that they have. I don't remember specifically why they have them. I think it's
because
I think
it's fucking metal. That's why.
it's just metal as shit.
I'm supposed to fucking believe that all of this is happening during the Cold War.
Oh yeah.
The fuck?
Well, I
Like,
mean, just look at what they had going on in the 80s.
Cocaine,
Yeah, I
is that what
guess.
you're referring to?
Yeah.
it's one hell of a drug.
Mountains.
That's all I'll say.
The pain, the pain, the pain.
Yeah, all of the Phantom Pain is just a cocaine-fueled fever dream.
Spoiler alert. Jesus, man, come on. I mean, I saw Big Boss with all that white shit on his face.
Oh Jesus!
Are we
funny
gonna
'cause it's
melt
true,
him
except
diamonds?
for
No,
it's
we're gonna
dead
turn him
people.
into. Yeah, right.
We're gonna turn
This
them into
is
cocaine.
the tale of Tony Montana.
We're gonna turn him into cocaine.
We're gonna cut them into cocaine and sell it at a reduced price.
Instead of
God,
Mother
that's
Base, they're just out of Miami.
disgusting. Oh Jesus Christ!
They just
Big Boss-
attached it to Florida.
Big Boss is just wearing a floral shirt constantly.
Yeah, it becomes
Boss.
Max Payne 3.
We found a remote island off the coast of Miami.
Yeah, it's Star Island.
This will be the new Mother Base.
It's Star Island from Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, so
Oh God,
Well,
I apologize for the tangent.
No, you're
guys.
fine.
I just
You
bring
are
us down
fine.
these rabbit holes.
so the pain wasn't that painful after all, and we get on out of there,
Blech,
and we go to
blech.
Pesquera Cave entrance. And it's just a bunch of ammo and some boxes and stuff. But if you're like me and you're a complete dumbass and you're just trying to speed run it for this show, you will.
Oh, did you
will-
fall off?
No, you'll trip on claymores and get fucking chewed up.
That fucking happened to me because there were these 3 boxes, and I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
Yeah, that happened to me too. Is
Get
this
a
the
crotch
first
full
area?
of bombs.
Is this the first area where you find the glowing mushrooms, or did you find those in the big cave too?
You can find them in the
There's
cave.
some in the big cave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They charge your batteries.
They charge you battery.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know like the justification behind that. Like, well, actually,
photosynthesis,
did you guys,
dog.
Did you guys ever actually run out of a battery?
I never use battery powered shit.
yeah, I was
as a
about to say,
principle.
Yeah, I don't really.
I don't ever use anything that uses battery, so
Are we lame?
No, I just because like I've used the only thing that I ever used battery for that seemed to significantly drain it was like the night vision goggles, and even then it was just for that section. So I guess they just seem a little gimmicky. I don't know. Am I wrong in that thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
No, I agree with that. Well, no, I agree
well, I guess
that
I
they are
should say I
gimmicky.
use the I use the thermal goggles like a fucking monster, dude.
like a predator.
Like a fucking, I'm a thermgog fiend.
Well, it's just a really weird way to put it. That's almost like, oh yeah, dog, I like donating to charity like a fucking monster. Like it's just like what?
Oh yeah, dog. I walk ladies across the street like a fucking monster.
I donate blood like a fucking monster. Isaac, your
I die
turn.
because I donate so much.
What was that?
Isaac, you're getting screamed at.
I said your turn.
by
I apologize
Robot
for
Man.
yelling. Is my
I'm crying
is my
over
mic-
here. If you haven't noticed,
Is my mic acting up again, or is he just being facetious?
No, it's acting up for me too.
Fuck.
yeah, you're actually
It is
robot.
acting up just a little bit.
How about now?
Just the right amount.
You are good.
Okay.
Cue silence.
I said okay.
So you're walking through, you get out, you get blown up by fucking mines if you're not careful.
Yeah, if you're dumb.
And then you go into this next area and you fucking see a cutscene of these dude on some goddamn hover around futuristic Captain EO bullshit.
I love it.
Flying in the air. Like, where is this coming from? Where is this technology during the real Cold War?
Hey, is my mic working now?
I don't know,
So
but
you gotta
I
deal with
have
some
one
guards,
note right here, and it's the
on some
big swamp.
hover. Yeah, big swamp.
The big swamp. My favorite thing is to put the hoverboard boys to sleep, and then they just fucking crash into trees.
Yeah. Does that count? Does that count towards your kill total?
I have no idea. I should check, actually.
I don't believe it does.
Beautiful.
They kill themselves, Sam.
Ah,
They chilled themselves.
I'm guessing
Killed
that means my
themselves.
mic is working again.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good.
So almost immediately into going into Pawnee J South. Oh
my
God.
Oh my God. Alessio.
Pennsylvania West. Sam, you said take it with confidence. I'm taking it with confidence. You go into Pussy Riot West.
That's better. That's actually pretty close. Welcome to Pussy Riot.
West.
Really quick aside. I remember my favorite part of the Olympics, the last time the Olympics happened, was fucking hearing Bob Costas say Pussy Riot on national television. It was the best. But anyway,
And then he died.
I digress.
I'm
Yep.
no Russian linguist like Sam, but I believe that
You're a
it's
cunning
pronounced.
linguist.
No, yeah, hey. No, use my real name, Ano.
Oh my God.
That was a
I
Saturday
can't
Night Live
even
skit.
right now.
I believe it's pronounced probably something along the lines of Pani Zovje.
Wow, dude, you killed it. That was awesome.
Sure.
Like I said, I don't speak Russian. That's just me sort of winging it. But it's better.
It's pronounced Pawnee, Indiana.
Jeez.
So we're in West Pawnee, and there's a bunch of stuff here. You can get a suppressor and a sniper rifle and some nades,
Yeah.
and you can rip up a supply shed.
Yep.
It's
Whoa.
a little boaty
It's-
zone. There's some boats.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's some boats. There's some hose.
Better
Yeah.
slow down.
Did-
They look like
Here's-
U-boats.
Did we mention
Is
just
that
in the previous area
foreshadowing?
that if you have the crocodile cap, you don't get spotted?
No, we have not talked about that.
Oh, well, that's a thing.
I loved it.
Fantastic.
And
love it.
Isaac, you did get the croc cap, right?
I did. It was
Have you been using it? I like to just run around with it on and watch the mouth like flap shut.
dude, that thing is a long mouth.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
like
crocodile.
super-
And like if
long.
you go into first person view, like you see the periffs of it. Like it's great.
My
Do
only
you guys
wish is that I wish you could put the infinite ammo bandana on top of the croc cap.
Uh.
Just have this bandana wearing crocodile head.
That's beautiful. That'd be a beautiful idea.
That would be awesome.
Well, yeah,
And the guard's like, "Why is there a crocodile wearing a bandana?" Oh,
whatever.
fuck it.
Oh, it's
Just
just
a croc.
George.
It's just a croc.
But yeah, so you get done. If you go back out into the main thing and you go straight, you go into a cutscene, and Snake is listening in on just a bunch of shit happening. There's like a lot of shit happening. Sokolov is like resisting arrest or something like that, and then Volgin shows up with Tanya.
Oh yeah.
His lover.
His
Are you sure it's not
lover.
Tanja with a J?
Tanja, maybe, I don't know, fucking Russians. But yeah, so Sokolov's resisting, and then Volgan's like, "Hey, remember what I said would happen if you fucking resisted arrest again?" And then starts electrocuting Eva because this is totally Eva. Let's not front now. We know this is Eva, and then is just like straight up electrocuting her, and Sokolov is like, "Fine, I'll go." And then Ocelot shows up, calls him a traitor, and then plays his juggle gun game.
Oh yeah, I love this game.
Which I was fucking waiting for it too. I forgot when the first time he does it was, but he loads one bullet into a gun and he starts juggling them, and he pulls the trigger on a gun 6 times, and if you don't get shot, then you get to live.
It's a fancy Russian roulette.
Yeah, it's fancy pants Ocelot Russian roulette. But he fires 5 times and Sokolov like falls backwards and wets himself. And I feel like he's got to have some Emmerich blood in him.
Okay.
Well, how many times is this that he has pissed himself now?
I mean, this is
Several.
the first time I thought.
No, he does it in the Virtuous mission.
I don't think he does. Does he really?
Yeah, when you first rescue him, doesn't he?
No. He doesn't.
That's
It's the
what I was
first time he
saying.
does it,
I
actually.
foreshadowed it because I don't know if you guys remember when you guys made me explain a part of the Virtuous mission. I think I mentioned that he peed his pants. He did a little
Ooh.
pee dance.
Look at Isaac setting the stage.
But how did I know he would be Emmerich man in 3?
Well, he's
because he
not
fucking
Emmerich.
karate chops. He karate chops the air. He's
Oh yeah, that's
fucking
true.
Wimpy as fuck.
He does remind me of special someone.
So,
Yeah, a
Mr.
little
Mr.
special.
Pro Tip DeTrocchio, aka DeProcchio,
Ooh.
Hey.
what can we do right after this cutscene? That's a little Easter egg.
Well, if I'm referring to your notes, am I coming through, by the way?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. If I'm referring to your notes properly, because I'm doing a lot of this off of memory right now, is this where Sam was a little bitty cheater?
I believe so, unless something else happened. Sam, did you take advantage of an elderly man during this cutscene?
I did not. And for the first time in the history of the universe, I will be fighting the end. Unless I decide to change the clock on my PlayStation 3.
Well, and so we forgot to mention as well that the end, aka the old man with the bulgy eyeballs, is in this
Ugh.
cutscene.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
What does he do?
Yeah, he's in like he's in a wheelchair. He's in like a death coma,
He's just sleeping.
essentially.
Isn't that just death?
He's in a sleepy death coma.
He's in like
thing.
he's in a battle coma. He said the boss shows up and is talking to Volgan about how he's saving his remaining energy for battle, and that he'll take care of the child, referring to Snake. And then like the Sorrow shows up and makes it rain.
Well, and
a
he
little bit.
hasn't been officially named yet, has he?
Well, did she call him that?
I don't think she
Yeah,
refers
she does,
to him at all
actually.
yet. Does she?
She says, "Sorrow, is that you?" or something like that.
Yeah.
Are you there?
I can't remember. What
Yeah. So this is the first time that he's been named as the Sorrow. So you don't quite know what the implications of that are, except you kind of do. But yeah, the Sorrow shows up and starts making it rain, and she calls to him, and then she gets real mad, and then she leaves the end there.
in the rain.
And like they all leave the end there. And then when you get control, you have the option of shooting him
Yeah,
as
he'll
the
be
guy's
alright.
wheeling him
He's
into
got
the
his
building.
bird. What else
But
does
they
he
just
need?
leave this sleeping old man on this dock. He'll be fine.
So I'm
He needs
looking
to
I'm looking at the
photosynthesize.
notes here, and it says, "Watch out for the wheelchair tire here." What?
Oh yeah, if you kill him, he'll do his explodey thing, and then the tire will fly at you, and you got to make sure it doesn't fucking hit you.
What happens if it hits you?
It does a bunch of damage.
That's
Yeah, like a lot
That's
of damage.
funny as hell.
As someone who does this frequently when he plays Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh no, I never actually sniped him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have done it at least once, like if I didn't do it every time.
Nope. Never done it.
Yeah, so the end you can actually avoid his boss fight, much like we were alluding to. You have a brief window before he gets pushed into the building, where if you got the sniper rifle from the previous zone, I think you have to shoot him twice. But if you manage to
Yeah.
get 2 shots off on him, he'll just explode, and you'll hear the end, the end, the end, and then the fucking tire like arcs through the air and will hit you in the face.
It would have been really funny if they did like a Fish and Mailed style thing, where as it's saying the end, the credits start rolling.
But yeah,
It's like
But
oh, good.
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, then it cuts back to right as you get hit with a tire.
But yeah, you can beat him that way, or as Sam alluded to later in the game, once you commence the fight, you can actually change the date on your console ahead a year, and the end will have died of old age.
Yeah.
Or if you save and don't touch it for a week, you wake up from a nap and then you walk up on him and he's died as well.
Ah,
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
That's
So
Which is-
if
it's
you want to
fucking-
be not lazy.
Yeah. It's actually really funny. I decided so like full disclosure here. I decided to actually do the battle for this playthrough because I want to actually go through the experience for the show. And it'll be interesting to actually do that battle for the first time because I've heard good things about it.
don't get frustrated.
I might.
I was gonna say it's a good thing you're playing it on a console. Like, I'm not looking forward to doing that battle on the Vita.
Oh no. Yeah, if you listen to MGS2 season, you know that I am the biggest hater of Vita sniping controls.
Because those things are hypersensitive.
Jesus.
David Hater.
Oh yeah.
I wonder. I guess we can ask Ziggy next time because he's going to be on soon about what it's like doing sniping on the 3DS.
Oh, that's true.
Because that it seems like it would be very counterintuitive, I guess you would say. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like it would very much so upset me.
Yeah.
I will say, so if you kill the end any way other than the actual way, you actually lock out of his camo and the weapon, by the way.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Never got his camo.
I've gotten it once.
Never done it.
For the camo, you have to hold him up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you get the most in the gun if you trank him to death.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I guess referring to Sam, just put him to sleep.
sleepy boy.
Sandman.
Sandman him.
Well, sweet. So yeah, and then it kind of opens up after this cutscene, and you're in this little zone. It's a pretty big area, and you can kind of run through some of the boats or hang out in the water.
Yeah.
But really, your main objective is to get into the warehouse.
Yeah. There's some suppressors here. You also have a second chance to get the night vision goggles if you miss them.
Oh, cool.
In one of the boats.
And if you're low on food, there's plenty of fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Likewise, too.
and-
Oh, good.
I was gonna say, and then I was mentioning the night vision. When you get inside, you have a second chance to get the thermal goggles in there too.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But yeah, and this I believe this is the first time this happens. If you get spotted in this area, you will get attacked by dudes with riot shields.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of fun just shooting them through the eye holes in their shields.
The one thing we didn't account for.
Damn it, we have to see.
Mistake.
But yeah.
We never thought anyone would be that good of a shot.
Yeah. But yeah, so and it's weird because from the outside it looks like the warehouse is way bigger, but once you go inside of the warehouse, it's really just like it almost feels like
super
the
tiny.
docks from MGS1 or something.
Well, it's big vertically.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do have to
vertically.
go up a couple flights.
Yeah, there's 2 guards down in the bottom you have to take care of, and then surprise, there's a guard on the 3rd level. If you're not careful, he'll spot you. And he almost did with me, but I did a fucking barrel roll off of a railing
Oh no.
to get away from him. And then as he was coming down the stairs, I tranked him. I was like, fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that guy's gotten me a couple times.
Hmm.
And if you're real thorough about it, like with all the little bases you can go through, if you go and like blow up the food shed and the ammo shed, they're like, they're down to like pistols and they're all hungry and complaining and shit next time you go through.
Is this the first proper interior that we've gone into the entire game?
I think so.
I think so,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Very nice.
I
Like-
believe so, yeah.
Well, I guess technically the base is a covered area, but
Yeah, it
this
does
is
have,
like
like,
the
2
first
rooms.
big. Yeah, but this is like the first like big building that we actually enter into.
Were you guys like me where
Yeah.
I got really excited when I got into it, and then as soon as you go out the top floor, you're like, oh, I'm back in the jungle.
In a fucking forest, yeah. Oh, also, as you're going up, there's a door that you can go into. There's a calorie mate in there and a box of instant noodles. And if you call paramedic after you get the noodles, she'll talk about how great instant noodles are, and that if you're not going to eat them,
Well,
to
he
bring them
he
back
can
for
fit
her.
rocket launchers and machine guns in his backpack, so why not
So
just
she can
a
eat
couple
them-
of packets of
she
ramen?
can- and then she'll eat them after to replenish her energy after she gets that snake dick that she wants so bad.
Wait, is that a thing?
I'm gonna find a way to work snake dick into every episode.
Well,
Yeah, no, so paramedic
It's a
fucking
Sam thing.
like no joke. Paramedic wants his ass if
Whoa.
you like if you call her enough, like, and you pick up on it, like she wants him. She wants Snake so bad, and it's hilarious.
well, maybe that's what fuels the future of the series.
Maybe.
She just never got that snake booty.
Big booty, big booty.
But yeah, once
I
you
love Isaac's contribution right
one-
there. That was awesome.
that booty, that snake booty.
Yeah, he's like the
he's
the hype
he's like
man.
that guy
Hi,
when two
man,
guys were at
guys.
the fight.
Don't
he's like,
mind me.
You won't suck his dick though.
World star. You won't suck his dick though.
$50.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
We the best.
Booty, booty,
World
booty,
star.
booty, riding everywhere.
You crazy for this one? You crazy? Over.
Over.
But yeah, no. Once you explore this building and take care of the guards, you walk through this giant door and you find yourself in Granini Gorky for the first time, and you're just in a giant corridor of booby-trapped forest.
Yum yum.
Hell yeah.
And that's where our adventure
Begins.
for this episode.
Yes. So unfortunately, whenever I was going through and breaking up all of the episodes, I didn't play test to see if these were good spots to end. And so several of these episodes begin with boss fights instead of ending with boss fights, or we'll have boss fights in the middle. I paced it out for like being able to cut the game up into enough pieces. But I apologize if some episodes are longer than others. Yeah. So I don't know.
Sometimes I like it when a piece of entertainment has a climactic beginning.
Yeah.
So
It feels great.
Yeah,
And then you're like, wait
it's a
a
change of pace.
Variety.
Zach,
Yes,
before
sir.
we roll bounce out of talking about MGS3, though, do you have anything that you would like to contribute to Granini Gorky or anything that we should know moving
Really,
forward as
I
we
mean,
continue our trek through?
Not that much, other than once you get into the lab, unless you use the Raiden mask, Snake just looks really goofy. Because he doesn't take off his bandana. I don't know. That's just something that always sort of.
Yeah, I don't know why the other scientists aren't like, wait a minute. Who the fuck is that Kurt Russell looking scientist?
Well, no, they are, because that caught me off guard when I first played it through again on the HD collection, and I don't remember if this was part of the PS2 version or not, but in the HD collection, if you get too close to a scientist, they get alerted because they don't recognize you.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I do remember that actually as a kid because I was like, oh, I look just like them, and I ran around and got spotted immediately.
That's actually really good to know.
Yep.
Oh man,
You're welcome,
I
Isaac.
will keep that in my back pocket.
did you just say you're welcome, Isaac? That was Sam.
Yeah.
No, he
Oh
just
no,
knows Isaac.
yes,
now.
I know, but you've
Yeah, a little
yeah.
little props.
No,
Sam,
fucking
you've played through the game. You have no excuse.
no. I don't. I never said I had an excuse, but I didn't.
Little cheaty baby, very easy Sammy.
Hey,
over
baby.
I'm
there.
gonna fucking
Hey,
murder. I'm
baby.
gonna find you and I'm gonna fucking murder you.
It's actually it's Samuel Soft Boiled Right.
Whoa.
Oh,
Well, so Sam,
I'm not
Sam, I do
really quick.
Oh,
I'm
shoot.
not comfortable by any of this.
Sam, every episode of this season so far, you've told us that you've learned something. So can you take us
Yeah.
down a new segment that I like to call "What Did We Learn, Sam"?
Well, Jesus Christ, fucking everything.
What did we learn?
Well, number one, I learned that if you just wait in the cave, Snake's eyes will adjust in the dark. I didn't know that.
Thanks to Trokio.
You're welcome.
I also either didn't know or didn't remember that Science Snake will alert scientists if you get too close.
we're not in that area.
For scientists.
I like the title Science Snake. Like, he just
He's-
walks, he's like, I'm one of you guys. He starts playing with, like, Erlenmeyer flasks and stuff like that.
He's
knocking
setting shit on
everything
fire
over.
by accident.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack Snake, the
Lab-
science guy.
Lab Bell.
Snake.
He's stealing all the lab rats and stuffing them in his backpack.
to eat later.
Yeah.
This is delicious.
Tastes like science.
I want some more. Science.
Tastes like failed experiments.
Also, I learned that doing the right thing and not cheating to win feels awful. And I wish I would have just killed the end there when I normally do.
Oh my god. Have you guys ever killed him
Fucking
with
old
anything
man.
other than a sniper rifle, excluding Zach, who's never killed him?
Can you?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Oh my god, how entertaining would that be if you had the RPG?
Oh, man.
How awesome would it be to see if you could just fucking dunk a grenade down there?
He just lands in his lap.
3 point.
That's what it says. That's what it says when it echoes instead of the end. 3 points. 3 points. 3 points.
He's on fire. Fire.
The NBA theme kicks on.
And then Bill Clinton shows up in big head mode.
I can't believe what a great shot that was.
Oh, man.
Sorry, I'm coughing like
Oh,
Sam.
man.
Yeah, dude.
That's okay.
Keep that under wraps.
Now you're the cool stoner one.
Oh shit.
Calm it down, bro.
Hey, Zach.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead,
So,
Isaac.
I guess I want to hear your opinions of the gun from the last.
Well, no, we're gonna talk about that in the side op.
Oh,
This could go a while.
the Patriot?
No, it's okay.
No, the gun talk.
Oh,
The
jeez,
gun talk.
yeah.
This
gun-
could go a while.
the
We're gonna pick that up next week. We gotta get bouncing, but again, Zach, thank you for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. I love the show, and look forward to the rest of this season and whatever you guys do next.
Thank you. And then tell everybody again about your book, and then about where they can find you on the internet at large.
Okay. So again, the book is called Persona Non Grata. It's not out yet. It's still in editing phase right now with my publisher, but hopefully it'll be out by the end of the year. And like these guys said, because they're awesome, they said they'll plug it too once it's out. On the internets, you can find me on Instagram at my handle there is Persona Non Grata Book, and can we put that in the show notes because that'll take 26 minutes for me to spell.
Exactly 26 minutes.
Like it's intense, dude. On Twitter, you can find me. My handle is at Troy Colton, and actually, at the end of the first episode with Mr. Cole Ross, that's the one that Sam mentioned. I had the honor of being Isaac's 18th follower.
He counted his 18th.
Has Isaac tweeted yet?
No, he doesn't have
No,
30
he hasn't.
followers yet.
I gotta hit 30.
Oh, is that the
30.
number?
Yeah, no, you have to finish the episode. We decided upon a number.
Oh.
Hello, Isaac follower number 1, 2, 3 through 30. Okay. And I apologize for that. And on Facebook it's just Troy Colton. Troy spelled normal. Colton spelled Kolton.
Word.
Sam,
Word,
where can
word,
they
word.
find you?
They can find me on Twitter at SamWrightDPS if they want to email me shit. You can email me at samw@geekti.me, and I'm also in control of the admin at geekti.me address, which is where our comment thing on the website.
What?
Wow.
What is that called? Let's see. What is it called? Contact form. There it is. Where that sends emails to, so you can get me on there as well. If you want to check out the rest of this show and our other shows, you can go to geekti.me. You can also go to soundcloud.com/geektimepod, where we upload the rest of our shows as well. On social, you can like this page, facebook.com/Metal Gear Mondays. Get us to 100 likes, you get a bonus episode. And that's not just for Patreon donors, that's for everybody. Like, everybody. So, get us to 100 likes by the end of the month. See what else here. Speaking of, wait, time out.
What?
I had a brain fart. Also, facebook.com/geektimepod is the network Facebook account. You can get us on Twitter at geektimepod. If you are feeling generous, you can go to patreon.com/geektimepod and donate to our Patreon. $1 a month gets you access to our personal Slack, where we chat about cool stuff and dorky stuff and really fun stuff. You'll also get director's notes and exclusive Patreon blogs that only donors at that level can see. We've got a couple other tiers, but $1 a month gets you there. You could also go to geektime.spreadshirt.com to buy a shirt from us. We've got a couple Metal Gear Monday shirts, the It's Just a Box t-shirt and our Matt Campbell 2016 t-shirt, which I own and I'm a big fan of. So you can go there. If you don't want to donate any extra money, but you use Amazon, go to our donate page. It's on the top right-hand side of the website, or you can go to geekti.me/wp/donate. To find some information about our Amazon affiliate link, where you can go and buy stuff on Amazon and not spend any extra money, but we get a kickback because we're essentially advertising Amazon for them. So you won't notice a difference, but we will notice a huge difference, and we'd appreciate that greatly. And I think that's it. Alessio.
Well, you can find
Where can
me.
they find-
You can find me on Twitter at AC Summerfield, or you can check out what I do in the video space at www.foreverastronaut.com. Isaac, where can they find you?
Wait. I'm sorry, Isaac.
No, it's cool. It's
Alessio,
totally
tell
fine.
them about... We're coming back to you. Tell them about the movie real quick. Just a brief...
All right. All right. So as of time of recording, we have 22 days left on our Kickstarter. We are really close to hitting 30% of our goal. And the film is a documentary feature film covering three brothers who have spent 2 years making one massive video game as their younger brother Sam's dream game after he got diagnosed with stage 4B lymphoma in 2013. It's called Brace for Impact, the Crashlands story. So if you're familiar with Butterscotch Shenanigans or Crashlands or any of their other mobile games, it's a story of that. And we just got featured in IndieWire website as Project of the Day yesterday as of time of recording. And right now we are in the running of Project of the Week. So check us out on Kickstarter. Again, it's Brace for Impact, the Crashlands story.
Now,
Awesome.
Isaac, where can they find you on the internet?
Just the internet? I was going to say you can find me at your public library.
Just all of them.
Yeah.
Every public library.
Isaac's
Where-
a fixture.
at once.
Wherever you
at all
are,
the
I'm
national
there.
libraries.
I make regular public appearances and talks.
Isaac
and
is the
stuff
Jack
like that.
White of the public library.
That's right. That's right. If you're
You can also find
if you're not into that
Isaac
sort of
on
thing, you can
Twitter.
just find me on Twitter at doesn't have a twit, and that's about all I
he
got
has
for
one
you.
more follower.
I do.
You do.
Is it Troy
23rd
Colton Jr.?
follower. It's not Troy Colton Jr. It's actually Wes Pomeroy.
Hey, I know that guy.
Oh.
So thank you, Wes, for jumping on that train. One step closer to 30. Hashtag get Isaac to 30 on Twitter.
One of you guys, tweet that.
I should. I'll do that. I'll do that from multiple everything.
Okay.
Well, cool. That rounds us up for this week. Zach, what can the lovely little boys and girls at home that are listening to this without parental supervision, what should they remember for next week?
Don't you fucking dare tell him, Detrokio. Don't you do it.
They should remember that
No.
Nope.
it's just a dog.
Oh, shit.
I mean, a box.
Oh,
I
fuck.
fucked it up.
God damn it. It's just a box. Da, 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 da,
What is happening?
Isaac, you have a wild dog.
My throat hurts so bad now.
Fuck. All right.
Sam, can I get one? I got a request real quick.
Sure. Total request live?
Yes,
Yep.
Sam, in
I
your
got you.
in your best Irish accent,
Okay.
can you say I'm gonna fucking punch him in the Detroit EO?
Oh, God. If you don't back the fuck off, I'm going to punch you right in the Detrotio. The Detrotio.
Oh, you think it's funny doing puns with other people's last names?
You're
do ya?
goddamn right I do, mate. I fucking settle this. I fucking settle this in the pub. We'll punch your
All right, come on.
punch your
come on
teeth
then.
right down your fucking throat. And we're gonna get a fucking pint to celebrate our new friendship. Because that's how we Irish folks make new friends.
I'm
We
sitting,
fucking fight each other.
sitting over here listening to this Irish prick try to punch me in the. How do you say
It's a fucking throat. It's a fucking throat, mate.
I feel like
Look.
those moments in Doom when you get an enemy to fight another enemy. Like that's what I feel like right now.
Look, I tell you what, you want to fight me, you got a 33 and a third chance of beating me. Fucking mother.
How about they just shoot you in back
Fucking
of head?
dumbass mother Russian motherfucker.
Where is this going?
I don't know anymore.
Hey, yo, I'm walking here.
I'm Joey
Fuck it.
Wheeler.
Oh, God.
Joey Wheeler.
What are you talking about, Joey Wheeler?
Hey Yugi, it's me,
I'm gonna
Joey
summon-
Wheeler.
I'm gonna summon Baby Dwagon. I'm gonna summon Baby Dwagon so I can get enough money for my sister Serenity surgery.
Seto Kaiba.
Can we stop recording now?
Yeah.
This went off the rails.
Okay.
I
Really
was
quick.
saving all
I'm
that.
cutting. I'm cutting, right?
Believe in the heart of the cards.
All right, I'm cutting my little segment to right now.